Welcome to this week's episode of Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour comedy church, where we all come together after a long week in comedy to woo-saw, collect our thoughts, maybe seek a prayer, and hang out after the smoke has cleared. It is always a good time around here. We have some amazing folks sitting in our pews this morning. And if you want to tune in with us while you're laying in your bed or chilling on your couch, it is easy to join us on Roku. You just access your Roku device or a friend that has one. You download the UBSN TV app. You search for Sauced in the City, and you will be thrust into our world where our Reverend says, "Can I get a fuck yeah?" Speaking of which, welcome to the screen, the man of the hour, Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sister Brown. And yes, I am the Dr. Rev Jelly Rolle, PhD, DDS, ADHD, Preparation H. And let the healing begin. In the name of Richard Pryor, let's Dick Gregory and George Carlin. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
God. All right, a little late on the fuck yeah. Everybody else is driving 35. Brother Polk, you got to go 35. You can't be bringing your fuckins at 25. We all driving the same speed. Okay, never mind. I appreciate the fuck yeah, even a late one. Yeah. Okay. God of chuckles and yucks, may your spirit wash away our sins like Ian washes away a beachside mobile home. Like it washes away a little dinghy, even if the little dinghy was sent in a DM and posing next to a Hot Wheel car so that the little dinghy looks like a bigger dinghy. Have mercy and have some self-respect. We ask that you bless Betsy, for she is truly doing your work. But if Betsy should have a slight hiccup, let it be brief and let it be on one of the expendable guests and not doing one of my close-ups. Lord knows we need to see this. Vogue. We ask that you bless our guests with the gift of wit and humor, especially the unfunny one. You know which one it is. I'm not saying any names. Everybody knows who we're talking about. We all do. And we ask that you forgive us our sins and our shortcomings, especially the funny ones and the ones that make you say, "What? That ain't right," but I forgive you anyway. Give people the courage to share their sins with us in our chat or through our private email, which is right there listed below for those who can read. For those who can't read, you probably never read the 10 Commandments and you're sinning, and I really want to hear about it. And please let them like me on Facebook, even if they don't like me in real life. We ask these things in the name of Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory, and George Carlin. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And we thank you, Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, for laying prayers all over us. It was a great intro. And now let's welcome our comedic cast abroad. And how about we start out with Big Mook? How you doing, sir?
What's up? It's your boy Big Mook early in the morning, fresh off a fish sandwich. How you doing, Brenda?
Did you say fresh off a fish sandwich?
Man.
Oh
Got
my
another one
God.
ready to go.
Hey, well, you know what? We say come as you are. So good morning, and we're glad that you came. That's what she said. Rasta, rather twistedly insane. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm preparing for Yom Kippur.
Well,
It is in a few days. So atonement is good. This moves
yay.
out though. You make fish. It smells.
Yom
Good.
Kippur. Yeah, boom, boom, ching. I got it. Well, good morning. It is good to see you. Always glad when you stop by. Do you have a weekly testimonial this morning?
Well, I did not take any women home, so I am faithful to my woman, but my car keeps breaking down.
So I got behind you. No, okay.
Oh no. Well, we're gonna send out some prayers and some love for you on that. Good morning, Virginia Diaz Harper, my unicorn. Do you have any testimonials this AM?
Ooh, I have a song to sing. Should I hold it in now or should I let it out?
You testify, girl.
Okay. Well, with 2 Bloody Marys from Ramsey's in Lexington. It's right next to UK. The Wildcats are done. This cougar came to have some fun and play with Joe Coy. My old man loved it even more, and I got laid some more. Great comedy will get you laid.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't even have to be your own.
That's it. Can I get a fuck yeah for that?
Fuck yeah.
Yay. Then we have Darrell Hearns real quick. Good morning, sir. Do you have a testimonial this morning?
You know, my birthday was Friday, and I turned the tender age of 36, and it was definitely because I just had an appointment at a job interview that day. So nothing else, no parties. I basically slept in the rest of that night. That was my testimonial for turning 36. Everybody, follow my Instagram, DHBJ239. Thank you.
Yes, please do that. Can I get a fuck yeah for that? Yeah. Okay. Mr. Polk, good morning, sir. Do you have a testimonial?
No, I don't think I have a testimonial really. Only thing I really gotta say is just keep on fucking, because I'm gonna go off from what we was talking about, from what me and Virginia was talking about earlier. Keep fucking. It's good health.
Oh my God. Well, that's the best testimonial that you could possibly think up, I would think. Good advice. Big Mook, do you have a testimonial this morning?
Do I ever? I want to testify to this motherfucking fish sandwich. This shit is so good. Got that tater bread, got that hot sauce, ketchup, and tartar sauce. Oh man, hood classic. Wow. Damn. No, give me some more Kool-Aid. Gotta put the Kool-Aid in a red Solo cup. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, eating all the goddamn food. Rest in peace to all the greats that passed, that paved the way for us. Robin Harris, John Witherspoon, Bernie Mac, Richard Pryor. If it wasn't for all them guys, it wouldn't be no us. Let's go.
Yes.
Just gonna watch me chew?
Did you
I
say
chew.
watch me Jew?
Keep on chewing, man. Keep on chewing. It looks tough. That's some tough fish over there, man. Keep chewing, my nigga.
If you choose to chew on air, keep chewing.
Oh my
Nobody
God.
calls you a Jew. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to eat my kavulka fish. In peace.
There's always one mofo bringing snacks into church. Give me some.
Oh my dear goodness. You guys took over the church. That was a testimonial for you this morning, and I see y'all in the playing mood, so that's what's coming up next. But Dr. Rev Jelly Rolle, do you have a testimonial this morning?
I just like to know what kind of fish that is. You say a fish sandwich. You know how many kinds of fish there are? And it may not even be real fish. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go to the store and there's like a pack right there and it says manager special, and then it's spelled, it says PHIS sandwich, or PHIS meat, and it's not real fish. It's just some shit, they just, or maybe like 5 or 6 pieces of fish that fell on the floor, or they washed it off, put it together and called it PHIS. So SH, yeah. So I just want to know what kind of fish, because he just seems to be enjoying it. And I know it's not the
Dwight.
filter fish, because I know lots of Jews, and then not one of them has ever smiled like that eating gefilte fish. Am I right, Rabbi?
Oh my dear Jesus.
You understand gefilte fish? No one knows what fish is in there. There's no fish. Maybe white fish.
Maybe. Could be.
I gotta be white.
Could be desert. Could be desert fish, in honor of Moses. We don't know.
Why not a blackfish?
I know he was chewing the fish.
What
Fish
about
sandwich
the
and Kool-Aid in the
rainbow
morning.
fish with all its pretty scales and it's shared each one? I'm the rainbow fish.
Yeah, so show it. What kind of fish is it, Brother Mook? That's all I'm asking. Do you even know what you eating?
Right.
What? Right. Oh, yes,
Fried.
I remember. Yes, yeah. You have to use Crisco as bait to catch that fried fish. I remember that. Yes, back in the kid when we used to go down to the cement pond. We used to catch fried fish. Yes.
Oh my dear Jesus, we are just going to get on to the game. I'm going to ride this wave while I get a chance. And it seems that, of course, the best thing in the world to do is to play an episode of The Kitchen is Open. And this is going to be very fun because I am going to mix it with Tell That Cue, because Big Mook over there, obviously he's already got a drop on you, but I am going to set the clock for 60 seconds. And you are going to turn into the best salesman possible for that fish sandwich that you just scoffed down in less than 3 seconds. Go.
What? Well, the first thing you need, if you're gonna eat some fish, see, a fish ain't a fish. It ain't nothing but you need a little bit of hot sauce, need a little ketchup, need a little tartar sauce for that fish sandwich. Eat that tater bread, eat that tater bread, eat that tater bread, eat that tater bread. Get your fish sandwich. I don't know what you're gonna do today. I'm sitting here in the comedy church. I got a little hungry. I said I got a little hungry. I grabbed some fish, put it in the grease. That grease said pop, 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 pop. Then I took a paper bag. I sat the fish on a paper bag. I said, sometimes you ain't got a paper towel, so you got to let grease absorb in a paper bag. Like you want God to absorb you. Then I grabbed that tater bread, put a little tartar sauce on there. Looks like it ain't enough. Put a little bit more tartar sauce on there. Add a little ketchup. Put some hot sauce right on up.
Time. Ryan Polk. The clock has been set. 60 seconds on the clock. Pick up the thing nearest to you, edible thing to you, and the kitchen is open. And I need some new products, so sell that. Skew.
Yo, I got these edibles right here, man. Here they go. Wait a minute. That's got these edibles right here, and they're brownie bite edibles, straight from Polk's kitchen. Dude, these edibles will get you high. They will definitely, and I'm talking about high as in like, dude, man, when you will literally feel like you are on a Nimbus cloud from Dragon Ball.
Nimbus.
You will be so high that, man, you will have no stress at all. You can definitely, when you're fucking, it's gonna feel good.
All right.
Even when you're pissed off, you're gonna be happy.
Yeah.
And these brownie bites, they're better than Duncan Hines, man.
Hey, all right. Time. Virginia Diaz Harper, pick up the thing nearest to you that's edible and sell that. Skew.
Oh! Well, this is edible on a Sunday morning. Outside, I hear the rain is falling. Oh, I got some White Castles, motherfucker. Or I could have some livers from last night. Oh, yeah. And they're better called. Oh, my house and I got more. I got 5 on it. I'll give it for you for free. You don't even have to share my bite. Look, I got 5 more where that came from. Look at that motherfucker. It is fucking whole chicken bits. Yeah, it's called organs, fried up organs, man. You can use it for fish bait, but I prefer to eat the shit.
Time. Darrell Hearns, pick up the thing nearest to you that's edible and sell that skew.
Hi, everybody. We are eating fish sandwiches, drinking, and if you had an edible, you know what you need? Your breath gonna stink, so here you go. Breath mints, icebreaker duos. Take about 2 of these, and you'll be funnier at comedy. I promise you. You'll be making jokes, cracking them all over the place, and people won't be like, "Oh, I gotta back up." That nigga amplified his microphone. Breath, this shit stink.
Yes.
Hot sauce and fried fish, man. And I'm cussing this morning in the church. You know what? You know why? Because God loves honesty. That's why He do it. So honestly, you need to get these breath mints. And if you honestly want to be honest today, you get these. You can get my Chick-fil-A trash from yesterday. Chick-fil-A trash from yesterday. Also included. All right. Thank you guys.
Oh, geez.
Over to you, Brent.
Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane, grab the thing nearest to you that is edible and sell that skew.
These are Welch's fruit snacks. They are the best thing in the world because they have vitamins A, C, and E. Is how I survive in the desert of Pueblo. If you are not taking this, God is very upset. He will come down and find you, and he will send his ex-wife and his current wife to rip off your testicles. So you better eat the Welch's before the Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, because I have a lot of sins I have to, it is very bad. But I am good, and no more bad things. So you eat Welch's, you will feel good, and God will be happy, and your testicles will still be part of you, even if you're a woman, because women have balls. Because if they have a man, they have balls in their hand, they squeeze, the man runs. He goes get their purse, his shoes, bra, whatever they need, you just run. You run fast, never go back. Well, eat Welch's. God will be happy for you.
Oh my God, that's great.
Very much.
Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, the clock has been set. Grab the thing nearest to you that's edible and sell that skew.
Well, I could be a proper minister and say the Holy Spirit because it fills me and I take it in, and I could do that. But or I could just tell you I have Reese's Mini unwrapped. Okay, now the unwrapped, just so you know, is most people get their Reese's Pieces and they're wrapped, or their Reese's peanut butter cups and they're wrapped. But these, you raw dog, they're not wrapped. Okay, you raw dog these minis. That's like okay. Now they tell you the ingredients are, oops, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter, and oops, you got your peanut butter in my chocolate. If that ain't sexual, nothing else is. But it's also a test to the beauty of mixed marriages. Yes, that's Reese's was probably the first mixed marriage on television that I can remember. And so I do wholly recommend these things. And also, to be honest, I'm a diabetic. And I ate 2 of these. And all of a sudden, my numbers are going to look like an auction. It's going to be like, can I get 250, 250, 250, 250, 300, 300, 300, 350, 350, 350, sold to that brother in the coma with the diabetes.
Yeah.
Time. All right, Big Mook. You have enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one of these items, and you cannot purchase your own. Which one will it be and why?
Well, I mean, I'm grabbing the edibles. You know what I mean? Because hey.
Because that's all you can
Go
remember at
clean
this
every
point.
day. That's a look. Hey, you lost me at edibles. Once I heard edibles, it was over. I didn't care what nothing else nobody had.
Oh, geez. You didn't even care. All right. One for the edibles. Go, Ryan. All right, Darrell Hearns,
Yes.
you got enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one item. Which one will it be and why? And you can't purchase your own.
You know what? I kind of want to be diabetic, so I'm gonna get those Reese Minis. Me and
Oh,
Rev Jelly Rolle gonna be sitting in the back of the coma, so we're gonna be good, man. We good. So yeah, the Reese's Minis.
you already got it planned out. All right, Virginia Diaz Harper, you have enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one of these items, and you can't purchase your own. Which one will it be and why?
I ain't fucking with them edibles. No. I have an addiction to sugar. Azúcar. Yeah, look at the teeth. No, my dentist knows. I know you're not on crack. Those are from sugar. Yeah. No edibles for me. I want those squeezies because I'm a greedy motherfucker. I want to shove 12 of them in my mouth. And then I'll suck one at a time, and I'll suck the chocolate off of that Reese Teeny Puff. And then I'll lick all that peanut butter. One at a time.
Okay. Well, that's two enthusiastic yeses for the peanut butter cups.
Oh man.
Big Mook, you have enough sauce in the city dollars to purchase one item, and you can't purchase your own. Which one will it be and why?
Who the hell? With me or you? I already told you the edibles.
Oh,
She took my edibles, I guess.
that's right. Ryan, I knew it was a segue.
Got them brothers mixed up.
I did.
She bought my edibles. That's why.
Yep.
Which one of these products will you purchase and why? And you can't purchase your own because you already have them.
Let's see. I'm probably a diabetic 2.0 off of these brownies already. So I think I'm gonna go with the icebreakers because you can't go wrong with that. You know, you ever seen the wood? You know, it's always good to have those, you know, in your pocket. Especially, man, if I ever do happen to take out my little comedy crush, you know, whenever we go on a date, I gotta have them icebreakers ready. Ain't go wrong with that. I don't want her telling me not to. I don't want her telling me to close my mouth and don't say nothing until I go up on stage where I'm far away from her.
Okay, I'm digging it. So one for the icebreakers, one for the brownies, and two for the Reese's. Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. Which one of these items will you be purchasing?
I want that fish. That man was so excited about that fish. It's got to be the best fish in the world, like mana fish from the god. And I'm sorry, but I had two men coming to steal my piano. It's crazy.
Oh my God. Oi. I think that's what they say.
Oi.
Well, congratulations, Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, on being the victor with the best item in the house. And you have my vote too, because I absolutely love Reese's peanut butter cups. And I'm even willing to take a chance. That's how much I love them after you put your hand in them.
Sanctified. Blessed be.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anointed chocolate.
That is it. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Yay. Okay.
You can find it at Sauce in the City on Sunday. We ship sanctified chocolates.
Hey, sleazy plug-in. Next segment up is forgiveness of sins. This is where we come to give our confessions. Just when I thought I said all I could say, my chick on the... Wait, that's a different show. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. Confessions and comedy. Big Mook, you up first. You have a confession in comedy this week.
All right, yeah, I want to confess. Don't tell nobody, especially don't tell no black comedians. I'm jealous of white comedians because white comedians are allowed to say dick jokes. Niggas want to say pause too much. Dick jokes are funny. Don't tell nobody they're gonna take my black card.
Oh my God, we will not
Big joke.
tell nobody. There's only one person tuning in. So how many people could possibly find out?
Oh, the Lord
I don't
knows.
know.
The
Some
Lord,
people got some big
the
ass
Saint
mouths.
Carlin knows.
Oh my
Pray to
God.
Saint Carlin.
Oh geez, Rasta Rabbit Twistedly Insane. Do you have any comedy confessions for the week? I guess you're keeping them silent for some reason. Oh,
I cannot find an open this producer thing. I cannot find an open mic for 50 miles, so I have to do karaoke in the noisiest bar you can find. You won't even hear me sing. Crazy.
oh my gosh, that's deep. Poke, comedy confessions for the week.
Okay. My comedy confession is this. I am scared to perform in front of a black crowd simply because I talk like Carlton Banks. And I impress the white crowd more. You know, they laugh at my jokes more. When it comes to since I'm not, since I don't talk, since I don't talk like the dude from Allstate. My jokes just doesn't sell. So that's my confession.
Oh my gosh, poor thing. That's right. Bring us your issues, bring us your troubles, and set them down before Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle. Virginia Diaz Harper, you have any comedy confessions for the week?
Yes, less than 12 hours ago, I realized that with Joe Coy, everything was funny, but one thing was missing. He didn't have any pussy comedy. Fuck. There's some fucking mixed. I'm fucking Asian and Air Force. Fuck.
Oh my dear Jesus, that sounds.
I'm right in his neck of the woods. Fuck. Next time he comes around, hey, Joe, Virginia Diaz Harper, mixed and Air Force, come get me. I will find you.
Geez.
My husband and I will find you.
All right, Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle. I think we have one more. Let me see. Darrell Hearns, do you have a comedy confession for the week?
You know what? My comedy confession is I literally bombed for 30 minutes at a laundromat. Open mic.
Yeah.
And I got one laugh, and it was by a mouse inside of somebody's hamper. And I was like, oh, man, that's the best shot comedy I can get today. So, Reverend Jelly Rolle, how do I kill at a laundromat? Can you help me with that?
Oh, Lord. Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, you've heard all of our comedy confessions from the week, and you know we give out forgiveness of comedic sins around here. So what can you do for our cast?
Well, first of all, I would like to address the question that Brother Hearns laid out there, because there are probably going to be other young comedians who are doing open mics at laundromats and having a difficult time getting the audience to laugh. Let's just say that is the desired outcome at a comedy open mic. You're trying to get people to laugh. Let's just assume that's the desired thing. The first thing you do, you need to do it during the rinse cycle. Okay, that's the first thing you do is do it during the rinse cycle. You can't do it during the wash. You can't do it during the spin. Okay, because most people, and this is scientifically proven that most people, when they have sex in a washroom, do it during the spin cycle for the vibrations. And so they're not going to be paying attention to you if everything is on the spin cycle. They're going to be like having flashbacks and flashback orgasms. So that's spin, okay? And so you do it, and you can't do it during a wash cycle, because that's when you're first focusing on whether or not you remember to put everything in there, and whether or not you have the right temperature, and whether or not you put bleach in with the colors. Okay, first of all, you don't want your colors and your whites mixing. That's what happened during the '60s. Okay, and then you got these. I mean, true. You got all these beautiful. Light babies like Barack Obama and Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Halle Berry. But I'm just saying. But you can't do that with clothing because clothing don't work like people. Clothing, when you mix the blacks and the whites, you get these beautiful babies. Clothing, you mix the blacks and the whites, you get these pink T-shirts that you got to wear for the rest of your life. Okay, or wear them at a comedy show at a laundromat and why that shirt is pink. So that's my suggestion to you. Tell your jokes during the rinse cycle, and that usually helps. And also that mouse, well, I'd grab that mouse and take them to every show. If that's the only laugh you got, take them, put them in your pocket, and put them in your front pocket, and you'll hear once he starts giggling, maybe that'll give you some inspiration to make them laugh more. So catch that mouse and take them to every open mic with you. Okay, now I have to admit this, Sister Harper. When you said you're Asian and Air Force, okay, that's like Asian AF. Okay, that's like I don't even know why you didn't even roll with that. So I'm having trouble because I've watched you. You're good on your feet, and you missed the Asian AF. I'm like, how that?
Because it wasn't my joke. It was Joe Coy's joke last night. He just made it on the spot.
Oh, Asian AF? He did that?
Yes, last night in Lexington. So we hear it from now on. He got it from a girl named Brooke from Lexington, an audience member.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, she said her husband was Filipino and Air Force, and he was like, Air Force isn't a race, ma'am. So he didn't even come up with Asian as fuck. You did, motherfucker. God bless you. You came up with Asian as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I thought you'd come up with that.
We collaborated.
I could not come up with that because I only pass for Asian when I've been drinking. I show you right now. Look at that. See this? Sober, drinking. Sober, drinking. Amen. That's the only time. Yes, that's the only time I can pass for Asian. Yes, that's it. So that's why I thought you'd get that joke. I can't. I could only write that if I've been drinking. Yeah, that's the only time I can pass for Asian. So sorry. I had a little no. Oh yes, brother, insane. I have advice for you. Since you cannot find, I've been there. I have been where you are, where there's the nearest open mic, so you can practice your stuff is an hour and a half away. Where I am now, the closest one is an hour and 15 minutes. I'm allowed to go to. There's one that's only 40 minutes away, but I'm not allowed back there. Can't even talk about that. But when you go to the karaoke, have them play an instrumental and tell your jokes over top of the music. See, that's how you do it. You get a good and make it a good long song with no lyrics. Something like I'm trying to think here. 21. No, not 2112. Spirit of no. How about Europa? No, that's only 3 minutes long. But Europa by Santana. That's a nice instrumental. It's subtle. And it's not too loud until you get to the end with the wailing guitar solos, and you can tell your jokes over top of it. It's like down, 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 down. Two rabbis walking to a bar. And the bar was too low, so they hit their heads. Down, 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 down. Because it's just what I'm saying. So you tell your jokes during music. That's what I'm saying. Just trying to help you out there. Now, as far as most original sin goes, we're gonna have to do. We're gonna draw to most original sin. And we have the most original sin goes to 547-109. If you have that 547-109, you've won the most original sin, and here's your trophy. 547-109. Here you go. Take it right there. Hold on to that trophy because it's the only one you're going to get today. So 547-109. You see that magic? Ha ha! Gone. Okay. So 547-109. You have won the most original sin trophy, and I will need it back before next week so I can give it out again. Thank you very much.
Oh my dear Jesus! Can I get a fuck yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, gee, this is such a good episode. And we have to move on to the next segment because during the week I got to asking so many great questions in comedy that I didn't even have a chance to clip them and bring them on the show. So I'm just gonna ask y'all them, and then I want to hear what your thoughts are. Okay, so comedians, which you guys all are, well, depending on how you use the word, I guess.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that woman on Wednesday really got my goat, let me tell you. So everybody on my show isn't necessarily a comedian. Some of them are. No, anyway, different episode. What is the appropriate time to stay after you have performed your set? What do you think, Big Mook?
I normally stay for the try to stay for the whole show because I like to watch and learn. You can always take notes. You can always learn something.
Okay, I like it all the way to the end. Now, no one's saying, do you stay after the end or do you just stay to the last comedian and then you leave?
I stay after the end too. I'm a people person. I talk. I network.
Okay, you network and it's probably super easy for you. Is it super easy?
I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know.
You
It
don't
depends
never
on where
feel
I am.
nervous going into
Oh, no.
any place?
Now, the only time I feel nervous is when I go into like them white only pie type of places. Where you like out in the country or something, you walk in, and all heads turn. Whites
Oh,
only here. I'm like, oh
oh,
yeah, you can have your pie. I'm gone.
Dr. Reverend Jelly Roll, what do you think? What's the appropriate time to stay after you performed your set, do you think?
Well, I look at comedy just like I look at sex. You stay until the end. Uh, you stay until the end. After it's over, you mingle with whoever's there. Uh, you network. You settle your you settle your tab. You pay up, and then if anybody wants to go, hang out afterwards, take them with you. You hook up with them next week. Like I said, comedy, sex, same thing.
Stay
Yeah.
to the very end. What's the longest you've ever stayed after you've done your set? What was the longest time you stayed?
It was 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. My wife and I, my wife and I did a set, and we've been together ever since. So yeah,
Oh my
20
God.
years.
Oh dear Jesus. Oh my God. 20 years, huh? And
Yeah.
I guess it's been a really good a really good time because you're still there, huh?
Well, let's just say, like any good marriage, it has its ups and downs and its ins and outs. But it's been worth it. But it's the best marriage I've ever been in, and that's the truth. That's the God honest truth. And it's not the only marriage I've ever been in, but it's the best one I've ever been in. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Sorry, God. I know I'm supposed to be married to the Lord, but no, my wife is better.
Oh my God.
Oh man, he going to hell.
What about you? Comedians, what is the appropriate time to stay after you performed your set? What do you think?
Well, I usually try. So if I don't have to be if it's a night where I don't have to be at work, then I try to stay. I try to stay like closer until it's time for me to get ready to go. But if I'm not at work, then I stay for the whole thing because, like Mook said, you can network. You can network, and you can also even meet your comedy crush too.
Ooh.
So yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Y'all should, yeah. Y'all may feel a connection going on right there.
And the connection is everything. The connection is everything. So I want to know, have you ever eyeballed maybe a crush while you were out, you know, at a show?
Yeah, I did. I mean, I did eyeball. I mean, I eyeballed a few, but like, there was one who, man, she looked the finest out of all of them. And yeah, but she's married, so I ain't about to do that. So yeah, no.
So I want to know, is it true about comedy groupies? Is there such thing?
Comedy groupies?
Uh-huh.
Yes, there is. There is. You do got, yeah, you do got some comics who do like form a little bit of a clique, or like, yeah, they do got some groupies.
Okay, groupies in the back house. I love it. Virginia Diaz Harper, what do you think? What is the appropriate time to stay after you performed your set?
All right. Back in the day, 6 joints every Sunday. I always stayed before and after the show because I got to meet folks. Now, 20 years later, I still get to remember who they are. My husband said, you got to knock that shit off. You can't be coming in before the rooster crows and expect to take care of 3 kids under 4. Yeah, Virginia, you can't be doing comedy and be a groupie. I was like, but I never fucked a comic. Ever.
Oh,
Ever.
Virginia Diaz Harper, who is the
111 right now, mark my words.
Who is the most the best person you've ever met after a show when you stayed?
It would have been the bartender to the Comedy Store La Jolla.
Aw.
Because he got to see more than I ever got to see. On my own Sunday, I only got to see a small, minuscule. He got to be a part of the environment under one roof with big-time comics that came on Fridays and Saturdays. Maybe even poured something for Robin or anyone else. So just by being in the presence of Joshua, the redheaded devil, I was able to get a 1 degree of separation from everyone he met. Even Fried Chicken and Latke's daughter, Richard Pryor's daughter. I got to see her, but I didn't get to hear anything. I never listened to any comics that I went in all my years of being there because I just wanted to be there. Now I listen.
I love it. Okay, Darrell Hearns, how about you? Do you have an answer? What is the appropriate time to stay after you've performed your set?
No, for me, I work early, so it matters what time of day it is. So, if it's an open mic, yeah, I'll probably watch 2 more comics and leave because I got to be up at like 5 in the morning. But let's say it's a show like at a good time on the weekend, I stay after, probably talk to everybody for like 30 minutes, and then find out I'm not as funny as I thought I was.
So do you think you get some good feedback if you stay afterwards and talk to the crowd?
Oh no, I don't talk to the crowd. I just I'm more of an introvert. So like how Big Moose an extrovert, I'm an introvert. So it's more of a, hey, I know you people. So hi, what's up? Hey, good to see everybody. Last show I did get like tackled by a few people, but it was pretty cool. So. Like, hey man, hey, let's switch your Instagram. Hey man, can you sign this for me? I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so being an introvert, do you think it's harder to do the crowd work, I guess, after the show?
After the show, a little bit harder. I mean, I'm a little bit more like, it's more in my head. So I'm like, if I go talk to this person, they're gonna think I'm some kind of I don't know, I'm trying to talk to them, and that's probably what they're gonna think. But in the end, I'm just like, you know what? Let's just go enjoy it, man. While we're here.
That's it. Let's just go and enjoy it. Rasta Rabbit.
Then I found my comedy.
Insane.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have an appropriate time to stay?
Etiquette is you're the last one to leave when they lock the building. Am I here?
Yes, you are.
Good. Etiquette, if you can, you stay, you network, you get numbers, you hook up, you go out to lunch. Maybe a producer asks you to do a show and bring 6 people. You'll tell them you'd rather start an MLM, at least you'll make money. Usually you want to know, you want feedback, because comics don't laugh at your joke. They just steal them and then resell them if they're smart. As far as Reverend Dr. Jelly Rolle is what I do, but I do Prince, A Purple Rain. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate this thing called life. And then I do my comedy routine over the in-between. I will film this in a very quiet
Day
time.
or night.
I love it. I love it. Okay. So, speaking of that, having to tell jokes at the karaoke house, how does that exactly go? Like when you did it the first time, what was the response?
This man's nuts and the police showed up.
Okay. And then you went back the next week and did it again?
I went back the next day.
The next day. Okay. And then how
Catch
did
and
that
release.
go?
Like the fish, you catch, you release. You don't eat. Police now, they arrest you and let you go to do it again. It's crazy, New York. In Pueblo, they throw you in a pit.
Oh my good grief. Well, I'm glad that you're not in the pits. Can we all get a fuck yeah in agreement to that?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. The next question, which group is harder to make laugh? Other comics or our seniors? This caused quite a stir on my page. So Virginia, who do you think is the harder to make laugh?
It's all depending on your audience. If it's with seniors, you go and get what they're used to. Remember the generation. If it's boomer seniors, then you break into a little Love and Sea of 69, and they'll get that gif. Now, if it's seniors of their parents, maybe you do a little Bobby Darin, maybe do a little fucking, I don't know, doo-wop, get some music up in there, do a little song and dance, tell a little funny joke, give some little Bob Hope in their lives. You know what I mean? So what's harder? Comics can be the hardest because they've heard everything before. So it's up to you, comic, to bring something new to the table. Hip Hop Nation, freestyle this shit. La, 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 la.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Paul, how about you? Who do you think is harder to make laugh, comics or other seniors?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to say. I was gonna say the same thing, like what Virginia said, depend on the crowd. But from my experience, I would have to say other comics, only because that's what I've experienced more. Because you could be in a room with other comics, and they'll be an asshole on purpose and not laugh at your jokes just because they know that your shit was funnier than theirs. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very good words, because I've heard that a lot. So now that I hear it again, I'm starting to think a few things. Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, what do you think? Comics or seniors?
I have performed at senior centers. You woke me up in the middle of the day for this thing. I want my Jello. I'm not staying here. Those seniors, the real ones are in homes. I've been to community senior centers and done comedy. And I've done comedy. Obviously, I've done perform for comedians. I don't have any problem making comedians laugh, but that's because I take them in a place most of the time where they haven't been. And so it is hard to get every laugh. So like if I'm expecting 10 laughs, I will probably get 4 out of comedians, because they're like, I'm not going to laugh. I'm not going. Oh man, I can't help myself. That was good. Now with seniors, I can plan 10 jokes and still get 4 laughs, but it's for different reasons, because they've actually just fallen asleep. Okay. And so it's not for the same reason. I want to, I have one. There was one show I was performing, and there was a woman, and I thought I had her for the whole hour, because I was doing an hour set. She's just doing this. She was like, and I thought, okay, she doesn't laugh, but she gets everything. And she was like, yeah. And afterwards, when it was done, I realized 2/3 of the audience was already asleep. They fell asleep 30 minutes in, so that's all they could handle. But I'm talking to the guy who's paying the money, and I said, yeah. He goes, you did great. You kept 1/3 of the audience awake. You did great. And he says, and I said, yeah. I said, there was one lady who was like going the whole time. He goes, "Oh yeah, that's Miss Jones. She does that all the time. She wasn't paying attention. That's just what she does." So I thought that I was really killing it with her, and that's just her thing. After age 90, she just goes,
Can I get a fuck yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. Let's see if Darrell Hearns has a chance to weigh in on this one. Well, who do you think is harder to make laugh? Other comics or seniors?
To be honest, to start with, Virginia has a really big finger. Just to be real with y'all, when she pointed at us, I got scared. I thought I was gonna come through the phone.
I got
was
a big dick too, and a big set of balls.
So I was just
Huge
saying,
balls, sweaty.
just being honest. Just being honest. Other than that, I say the hardest I have to say would be other comics, because I've actually seen the comics swallow their laugh during my set. So I found that weird. They literally like, "Whoop," just like that. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. It was like, like the whole like breakdancing competition was like, "Oh, I got your heart." That's how they did it. That's how they swallowed their laugh. So seniors though are pretty easy, because I don't know how I got a 80-year-old woman to laugh at a eating pea joke, but I guess because how I ended it was a skibbity boop bebop, she was like, ah, so yeah, it was I don't know.
So you're gonna go
happened.
with seniors? I guess seniors.
I'm gonna go with other comics, because they have heard everything and they will swallow their laugh if it's good. So
See, even you helped me out with that. Okay, good drill. All right, Rasta Rabbit, Twistedly Insane. Who do you think is harder to make laugh? Other comics or seniors?
Other comics are harder to make laugh. In New York, you have to insult the people in the room to make everyone else laugh because they all hate each other. Seniors, the seniors part, the goal is not to make them laugh. The goal is to make them laugh so they can fart. It's somebody. This is what some of you have the wrong approach. You keep them awake. No, you want them to fall asleep. Then they pay you double if all of them fall asleep. It's like a goal. You get 99% of the one with the Parkinson's. That one you have to like literally hit over the head or something, or give her one of the other people's medication. So this is the way to go. You want comics to laugh, make fun of the host, and work your way down.
Oh my gosh. Big Mook, who do you think it's harder to make laugh? Other comics or our senior citizens?
I bomb like a motherfucker in front of both. So I say they're about equal for me.
Just equal, huh? Okay, so who would you be willing to try again?
Oh, I don't care. I'll try anybody. I don't care. I go on stage. I don't give a shit. But I just keep it real. I ain't really got. Only place I really got comics to laugh was been on here, Sauce in the City. That's why I'm still here.
Oh my God. Well, look at that. We've done something that nobody has ever done before. Bless our little hearts. Oh my God. This has been such an amazing episode. Thank you guys all for kind of coming and hanging out and giving us your souls and your jokes and your laughter. This hour goes by way too quick, especially when you're having a good time. Other times you're like, oh my God, shoot me already. Like, is it over? And now I'm like, no, I don't want it to be over. But alas, it is. But before we get out of here, we always close out the episode with one final prayer from Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, where he prays over people who have written into him prayers, and the name is right there, or the email address is right there. And he prays over us because God knows we need it. Dr. Reverend Jelly Rolle, would you do the honors of the closing prayer?
Yes, Sister Brown. In the name of Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory and George Carlin can get a fuck yeah.
Fuck
yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Dear God of laughter and mirth, I want to lift up Brother Insane. He at one point he had a fishing lure in his hat, and I really thought he needed it because he was trying to catch a kipper for Yom Kippur. But it looks like he caught it because the lure is gone.
I'm
And
trying
so
I'm trying to tell people to send $5 to Dr. Jelly Rolle for the funding of this new church synagogue mashup we have here. Why not?
You cheap bastard! $5.
No, it says for the last
Okay,
500,000.
Okay,
Yeah.
$5.
And
You
up.
can't even get a fake fish sandwich from Luke's Kitchen for $5.
But you got
God
to
Almighty. Yeah. Never mind.
It's
Lord,
limit.
I'm gonna speak.
Lord, brother Mook, we lift him up. Even though he insulted us by that terrible rendition of a mediocre minister in the beginning, that terrible Southern Baptist minister. You know, we make fun of them back in minister school because what they're taught is to take any word and say it 10 times. And so they'll have like one sentence and they take each word of that sentence and they use it 10 times like this. I said a fish sandwich, y'all. Fish, y'all. Fish, y'all. And they'll use fish 10 times. Then they'll use sandwich 10 times. They'll use, 10 times. And then it fills up the whole hour and they dance around like this. And people think that they've learned something. Okay? No, I am a theosophist. I am a man of wisdom. And I don't fall for that. We make fun of those ministers. We look at them and go, huh. And that's what they say is a minister. My Lord. We do that. We go, my Lord.
Lord. Bless their heart. Lord.
Yeah, they try. They try hard. Yes. And Brother Polka, we hope you meet your comedy crush. I don't, because I am so tired of your blue balls. It is affecting the tint. Your balls are so blue, it's affecting the tint on my screen. It's like I got this greenish tint because the blue. So yes, I hope I do. I don't promote sex with comics on this show, but in your case, I'm going to do it because your blue balls are starting to hurt me, starting to make me ache. So
I love my ball cubes. I love my ball cubes, though. Damn.
Sister Brown. No, I'm gonna save you for last. Because I actually have a special prayer for you in the end. So I'm gonna skip you because I don't want to be double dipping. So Sister Harper,
Yes.
we pray for your vagina, which apparently is the size of a purse, or as we like to say, a Percy. We want to pray for your Percy and your deep regards for Brian. Yes, I heard the way you say deep regards. Yes, everybody got the innuendo. Okay, yes, Brian. Now I don't know how Brian spells his name. If it's an I or a Y, is it like a Y? Does it as a Y or is it? I'm just saying.
I misspell it as brain. Brain.
Got it. Okay. Well, I was just wondering. That's yeah. Brother Hearns. You notice that at the beginning of my name it says doctor. I am a man of science. Also, I want to know what's in that Chick-fil-A bag because that's how we get to know you. What is in the bag? See, you go waving. This is my fish fillet, my Chick-fil-A trash because Chick-fil-A. I don't eat there. It's they don't practice what I practice. I believe in everybody being equal, and they say no, we don't like the gays. So I say, well, you don't like the gays, you don't like my money. But if you want to go there, that's fine. This is not about that. This is about what's in the bag that you didn't eat. Are you do you have one or two fries, waffle fries at the bottom of that, crumbs, or is that bag a dummy for something you're smuggling? Because I know you've been doing a lot of driving today. A lot of driving. Okay, it's like you got some edibles, some weed. Would you DoorDash something that DoorDash didn't deliver 2 days ago?
Alleged.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yes. My attorney, Sister Harper, reminds me I'm supposed to say alleged, and I say, fuck alleged. Okay. Dear
God
Lord,
of vengeance and laughter.
yes. Dear Lord, we lift up our brothers and sisters who are in the path of Hurricane Ian, especially those in Puerto Rico, Florida, and South Carolina.
Mm.
Now, while I do pray for all of those who are suffering from this, some of you were asking for it. Okay? I don't want to. I don't want to see any more of this on the TV. This is the second or third time my house was washed away by a hurricane. I guess I'm going to rebuild. I'm a tough cookie. You know something? Let me tell you something about tough cookies. Okay? It, uh, this is true about all cookies. Cookies don't have brains, and they dissolve in liquid. Okay? Hurricanes are wind and liquid. Okay? They blow you and get you wet. Can I get a wop?
What?
Wop wop.
Yeah. I do not feel sorry for people who were warned in advance, could have moved and didn't. I don't feel sorry for thrill seekers who try to pet a shark or a gator or a big ass snake that was swimming down their street. I'm gonna tell you right now, the shark don't need it, the gator don't like it, and the anaconda don't want none. Can I get a Nicki Minaj?
Nicki Minaj.
If
Nicki
you got
Minaj.
fun.
Yes. I want to lift up Brother Gary Thomas Jr. and his wife Yolanda of Orlando, Florida. Brother Gary said this was it was his first hurricane. He just moved down there to Florida, and he was without power for 4 days. Okay, I have been without power for 30 years. That's what happens in a marriage, okay? You just don't have power anymore, okay?
Oh,
But
no.
you don't give up, okay? But you don't give up, all right? He's 4 days without power, and he's been married for eight months, okay? And 4 days without power, he's got a good deal going. All right, can I get a wop? That's all I'm saying. I know I used it already. But you can never have too many wops. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Stirring it up.
Yes. And last but not least, we pray for those who have been blocked by Sister Brenda Brown.
Yeah, I know you're watching.
Trying to.
Basically, she wishes you well. She wishes you good health. She wishes you good luck. And she wishes you leave her the fuck alone.
Oh man.
There is an old Negro spiritual that I learned as a child, and I hope the words bring you some comfort. So long, been good to know you. So long, been good to know you. So long, been good to know you. But you got to go. Yeah. Can I get a Paula Abdul ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba? That's 2 buzz, followed by 2 buys, followed by 4 buzz, followed by 2 more buys. We ask these things in the name of Richard Pryor, Dick Gregory, and George Carlin. Can I get a fuck yeah?
Yeah. And with that being said, everybody, this has been another episode of Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock Magic Hour Comedy Church, where we all get together and woo-saw after a long week in comedy. So bring us your tired, bring us your sick, your distraught, your downtrodden, in comedy, that is, and we will see what we could do. Join us here next week at the same time, same place, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, right here live on Facebook, Roku TV, UBSN. And now you guys can catch us on the app. So look for us on the Android apps in your Google store. You guys can watch Sauced in the City on the go, and you never have to miss an episode. This is your girl, Sister Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child, and we are out of here. We will see y'all next week. Well, actually, we'll see you later today at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for my turn for comedy. That's right, y'all. We'll see you tonight.